Okay, now we can start the video. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Yolanda, and on this channel we talk all things faith, health, wellness, and beauty for women over 40. So if that is content that you are interested in, then please consider joining the family by hitting the subscribe button and also turning on your notification bell so that you don't miss an upload. Now today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different. Makeup, in a new series that I am dropping on my channel. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this makeup look and to learn about this new series, then please keep on watching. All right, you guys. So this is a new series that I am starting on my channel called I Love God and Makeup. I don't know if you can see my shirt, but this is it. And it's just a segment where we'll talk about God and we'll talk about makeup. Two things that I love, love, love. I think I told you guys that the Lord was leading me to go ahead and expand, evolve my content. I'm not going to leave my GOP1 content. So on Mondays, you get a GOP1 educational video. On Wednesdays, it'll be this kind of video. I'm not going to be like teaching how to do makeup. Y'all basically just gonna watch me do my makeup while I talk about whatever it is that God wants me to talk about. But I'll make sure that I leave all the products that I use in the description box below. And then on Fridays, it'll be, so I'm doing 3 uploads a week. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to keep that up, but that's where I am right now. So on Fridays, it'll be something with fitness. I do know that. So I guess y'all will find out and I'll find out on Friday. So I'm trying to get right in the camera. So if you see me looking off to the side, it is because, honey, I had a monitor over here. I'm using my TV as a monitor. And so it helps me to make sure that I am in frame and I am in focus. But it's so big, it's kind of a distraction because I keep looking over there when I should be looking at y'all. And I don't know who I think I am. I got 2 cameras going. Okay. So I got this one for like the short form. I got my Sony ZV-1 going for a short form. And then I'm filming my makeup tutorial or makeup video on my old Canon Rebel T5i. Child, this camera I have had since 2016 and I done probably used it 16 times. So anywho, but I've already done my eyebrows. I've already like prepped my skin. I used a MAC primer, this MAC Prep and Prime, and I don't know, I think it's doing something. You know how when you have like lotion or something on your face and then it dries up and then it starts to like, you rub your face and it's like, it peels? Ugh, I don't like that feeling. But that's what it was doing. So I will be trying a new foundation though. I will say that I'm doing the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. So, yeah. Now I said that I was going to not like teach or what have you. And no, I am not. Listen, okay. I am not a makeup artist, nor do I play one on TV. Okay. I'm just a woman who loves makeup. And oh, that's what I'll tell y'all. I'll tell y'all how the brand I Love God and Makeup came about and why I ain't done nothing with it. Okay. But I'm just a girl. I love makeup. Honey, I've been playing in makeup since my mama was a Mary Kay rep. I think everybody black mama done sold Mary Kay at one point in time. Mary Kay or Avon, one of them. But my mom, she passed away when I was 22. She passed away in 1997. Right after I won my first WNBA championship, she passed away. We won it in August. She passed away in that November. But honey, she was oh man, my mama didn't go nowhere without her face made up. Baby, she was dressed up. She would be dressed up. I don't know if y'all remember those shoes back in the day, them snakeskin shoes called by this brand called J. Renee. Used to get the snakeskin shoes and the bag. And baby, my mama would be wearing it to my basketball games. Why is you the only one dressed up? ma'am. Everybody else mama in sweats and, just comfortable. Mine coming there with some jeans, some heels with the matching bag, and she got on a blouse. Not no button up. I'm talking about a blouse. Y'all remember what about hair, like just, but that was her. If she was going to the post office, okay, she dressed like that. But she used to sell Mary Kay. But it was back in the day when all the colors for black women, no matter what shade of black you were, it was gray. Back then. So I've been playing in makeup. I wasn't able to wear like foundation and stuff until I turned 16. And my very first time wearing any kind of foundation, I have 3 older sisters. One of them was in the military. Honey, she took me to the fashion fair counter, and you couldn't tell me nothing. I got the whole set. I had the cleanser, the toner. My color was tawny glow. That was probably everybody's color though, truth be told. It was red. I didn't care. Like all the undertones with fashion fair back in the day were red. Honey, I got the toner. I got the cleanser. I got the, it was like the cream foundation, lips, like the whole thing. Baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. So I've always been a bit of a makeup snob. Like I've never tried like drugstore foundations and stuff. Back in the day, that stuff used to smell like glue. And I wasn't gonna put that on my face. And then I wasn't allowed to, but when I was able to, I was introduced to fashion fair. So I always bought like higher end makeup, like foundations and stuff. Now, a little concealer or something, like if it's good, I'll do that, like a drugstore or an affordable, like a little concealer or a maybe like a blush or something like that. But for my main products, yeah, I'm a bit of a makeup snob. But anywho, yeah. So back during the pandemic, and I have my makeup to the side, my mirror to the side. Back during the pandemic, y'all, you remember YouTube, beauty YouTube was like the thing because we couldn't go nowhere. So all we was doing was sitting up watching people. Everybody was playing in makeup. And it was then that the Lord had given me the idea for I Love God and Makeup. But I was like, Lord, I'm not, first of all, you don't put your name on it. Pressure. Okay. And I was like, well, what is it? Because surely you ain't finna call me to be no minister. I know no pastor with no members or nothing like that. And God, please don't make me no first lady. Jesus, please. Your servant, my husband, he won't have no members. Because all them shenanigans they be having going on. And I'm like, God, I be getting active sometimes. So I just didn't know what it was supposed to be. But what I did do was I did take this step of obedience. I went, when he gave me the name, like gave me the brand name, I Love God and Makeup, I did not know what it was supposed to be. I was like, okay, let me research it and see, because it sounded like a really cute, catchy name. And I was like, surely somebody, that sounds genius. I know somebody already got that. Like, got to. Like, I'm sure somebody already has that name. Child went on all the social media platforms like YouTube and Facebook and Instagram to see if that name had been taken. And lo and behold, it was available. Then I went to GoDaddy to see if the domain was available. Because I was like, Lord, if this is you, because you know how sometimes we get an idea and it would sound real, real good. And then you're like, okay, God, is that you or me? I mean, I know I'm smart, but I don't know if I'm that smart, because that was just like too genius. And so I said, well, if it's you, then it will be like the domain will be available. So I went at the domain. Then I was like, okay, I went to Instagram. The handle was available. I got the handle. Went to Facebook. All the stuff was available. It was almost like God was like, okay, now what? Now what's your excuse, right? Child, I ain't do nothing. When I say I ain't do nothing, I didn't do nothing. I didn't know what it was. And I was like, okay, God, give me, like, who is this for? I knew it was for women like myself, women over 40. I just didn't know what I was supposed to be teaching them, because I was like, God, we just getting to know each other. I was fighting for my life to get out of the book of Genesis. Like I could barely get out of Genesis reading the word because, the names be hard to pronounce. And then if you skip over who begot who and this one begot that one, and then you go on a couple chapters and they bring up somebody's name, you're like, well, whose son is this? Then you got to go back and read the part that you skipped. So clearly it can't be ministry, Lord. That was my mindset back then. And so I knew that the brand was for women. I knew it was for women, obviously makeup, right? But I didn't know like the premise behind it. Yeah, I don't know if this is my color. I got matched at Sephora over the weekend, so we're gonna see. And the last time I tried Sephora brand, Sephora's what do you call it? This foundation, baby, that stuff was so, honey, it was so it was so cakey. It had me, baby, I was casket ready. Okay, when I say casket ready, I mean casket ready, baby. It had me looking like I had been embalmed. Okay, it was so cakey and so heavy, and then it oxidized. I was like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is my color or not, but this is what I was matched with, so we gonna make it work. But yeah, so I was like, Lord, what is, and y'all, I'm gonna let you know now, if I gotta turn this fan on, because I've been having hot flashes like crazy. I mean, like crazy. Like right now, and the air is on 60 something. I'm gonna need a break. I'm hot. Menopause is evil. What do the men go through? What's male menopause? Like, do they have hot flashes or do they have cold flashes? Like, what do they? Is that when they hit their midlife crisis? And like, what do they go through? Because I know we go through a lot. I'm so hot right now. Like, I am on fire from the inside. And this is one reason why I had stopped. I don't wear makeup as often as I used to, just because, shucks, I can't even get through an application process. Now, I did try a new concealer for my highlighting my eyebrows. It's the NARS concealer, Radiant Creamy Concealer in the little pot. I used to use the MAC NC45 in the little pot just to carve out my eyebrows, but y'all, they just stopped making it. They don't even make it anymore. I don't really like using the liquid concealer, but this right here is pink. Okay. Now this is supposed to be a medium buildable coverage. It's not as cakey as the original formula. I forgot to tell y'all, I have super dry skin. Yeah, that's it. I got super dry skin. My skin is so dry, but I like full coverage makeup. So typically I go for hydrating foundations and put on an extra coat. Let me see. Yeah, but and y'all, it's probably going to seem like I'm all over the place, having like 3 conversations at one time, but I promise you I'm going to land the plane before the video is over, okay? Just stick with me. But so when I was asking the Lord, like, okay, what's the premise behind this? Like, if I'm going to do this, because I'm not a makeup artist, so I don't know that getting on here and like teaching steps, even though I can and do that, if that's what you want me to do. But he gave me, I said, what's the scripture that's anchored in it? Like, what's the premise behind it? Like, basically, why? Why I love God and makeup. And if you remember during that time, during the pandemic, when women were online doing makeup and stuff, women were catching so much flack for just wearing makeup. Like, we always catch flack for wearing makeup, which I don't know why. And I mean, just because you wear makeup doesn't mean that you are trying to look like somebody else. It is, I like it to just enhance my already, beautiful features. I happen to like me. I happen to like how I look. That wasn't always the case, but I just felt like women, it used to bother me a lot though, when I would see comments under the young ladies' faces who were brave enough to get on YouTube and do their makeup, and the guys would always say, oh, take her swimming, all that makeup is gonna come off or what have you. But I don't think that makeup has to be, it's not a bad thing. Like, if you want to wear it and you enjoy it, then why not? I don't use it to look like somebody else, but I mean, that's not what it is. That's not what it was created for. It should be used. Now, I'm saying all that, baby. If you want to look like a Muppet baby and you want to paint your face like that, child, be my guest. Okay, you can do whatever you want to do with your makeup. I'm talking about, my personal philosophy is makeup should be used to just enhance your already, your natural features. But women get so much flack for it. Like, it's almost as if, okay, if you are a woman and you wear makeup, then you somehow don't like yourself, or you somehow are trying to look like or be somebody else. And that's just not the case. And so the Lord gave me, you remember in the Bible, in the Old Testament, in the book of Samuel, when when Saul had been tripping, right? And the Lord like told Samuel that he was going to take his spirit from Saul because he was just tired of him. He wouldn't do right. He wouldn't obey. He just got beside himself. Saul did. Saul got beside himself. So he said he was going to raise up a new king. And Samuel was all sick about it. He was pleading. And the Lord was like, look, get up. I'm done with him. Like, now, do I need to get somebody else to do this? Because if you don't do what God tells you to do, he'll give you chance after chance after chance. But at some point, he's going to be like, you know what? She ain't going to do it. Let me get somebody else. And so God was like, I'm raising up a new king. He's in the house of Jesse. Go get him. And so and I think it's in 1st or 2nd Samuel, I'm not sure, but it's in there. And so when Samuel went to Jesse's house, and told him that you need to bring me all of your, all your sons or what have you. He brought all the guys who were, his older sons who had been in battle. They were tall, handsome, like muscular, and all, like, they look like kings. Like, they look like what a king was supposed to look like. And so Jesse, the Lord had told Jesse, like, you'll know the one that I've anointed because the oil will pour or what have you. And so Jesse lined all them boys up, and Samuel was trying to pour that oil, and wouldn't nothing move. And Samuel like, hey man, this it? You got another son? And they was like, I mean, yeah, but surely you ain't talking about him. David, he looks scrawny. What? Go get him. Go get him. So when you know the story, if you've ever read or you've ever heard the story of David and how he was anointed king at a young age, and then when he came in there and the oil started to pour, and God was like, this is him. I'm paraphrasing. Okay, so all you super saints, don't come for me. Like, more or less, like, this is him. Don't look at his stature. Man looks at the outer appearance, but God looks at the heart. And so it dawned on me. It's like the whole premise behind I love God and makeup is like celebrating your inner beauty, like using makeup to enhance your outer beauty, but you're really celebrating the beauty that's within you. Understanding for me rather, that all of it is to glorify God. The way that we look, our stature, like how tall we are, how short we are, how we're built, the tone of our voice, like everything about us was so intricately designed to draw people to us. Like, you know this, if you've met people, you're like, I don't know, it's just something about him or something about her. You're just drawn to them. And so that's what it is. I mean, everything we do is to glorify God. So, of course, that. But, child, I did not know. And it's to also help women to be confident and unlock their God-given purpose through makeup and through beauty and fashion, because those are things that I absolutely love. And I know most of y'all know that I played basketball basically my whole young life up until I was 28, from 8 up until I was 28 when I officially retired. And I loved basketball, y'all. Like, I absolutely loved the sport and everything. Child, I don't even watch it now. But I've always loved fashion. I've always loved makeup. I remember when I was in high school, y'all, we were on a trip because my team was really good. We were nationally ranked, so we used to play a national schedule, which means that from Mississippi, we would go to other states and play teams in other states, which not a lot of teams was doing back then. I mean, it's not unheard of. It's so common now, but in the late 80s, early 90s, not every team was playing like a national schedule like that, but our team was, because we was ranked like top 5 in the nation. We were good. And so I remember one time, y'all, I ain't play about my makeup. You could get me on a lot of stuff, but don't play about my makeup. Child, my teammates, them jokers hid my makeup. And baby, what? We came back from practice and I'm, showering and getting myself together, and we was going out to like dinner, going out to eat, and I'm trying to get myself together. Now, I wasn't wearing foundation or anything, but like my mascara, my blush, I could wear like mascara, blush, and lip gloss. I could wear lipstick, but I could wear red lipstick. I don't think I could wear red lipstick until I was like 17. So, baby, you talking about somebody hot? Oh, I was 38 hot. Baby, them girls had hidden my makeup. Oh, ain't nobody finna leave this room until y'all give me my stuff. Until y'all give me my stuff. Yeah, I was that serious about it, y'all. Like, it was bad. But I didn't play about, like, I just loved it. And I can't even tell you, it wasn't, I don't want to say like it was an obsession or anything like that. I like the artistry of it. Um, it was very therapeutic, just sitting there like this right here, just sitting there putting on your makeup. It was just so therapeutic to me. Unless y'all have been under a rock, I know you saw the video that Tabitha Brown did, right? About telling entrepreneurs to get a job. Now, me personally, it didn't bother me. I understood where she was coming from, but baby, it was a whole lot of folks tighten their chest. Baby, they was hot with that lady. They was upset. They were mad. Now, when I listened to it, I watched the video twice. It seemed very personal. It seemed like she was speaking directly to someone. And, she didn't really say anything wrong. And she was not speaking to women who are actively seeking employment. It's not like you out here, you had a job and you quit to pursue to pursue your dream in these times. And I think she made a video speaking to that effect, that she was not talking to those who have been laid off or fired or what have you. I'm sorry, as I'm moving, the camera is moving as well. So my face is really flat right now, so I got to put some dimension back in my face. Yeah, she was not, I don't see anything wrong with what she said. And there have been so many videos made about that, just saying that right message, wrong time. And, just given the climate, it came off as insensitive, and like, she should know that there are people who are really trying to find employment, and the way that she said it was, came across as condescending. And I could see that perspective as well. But I really and truly don't think the lady meant what, she didn't mean no harm. But baby, they was reading her up one side and down the other one. I was like, oh my God. And that's the thing. That's why the Lord has really been working on me to let go of this need for validation. So I started my channel, I restarted my channel back in October of 2024. And I was so nervous to get on here. And just because you just opening yourself up and being vulnerable, and then you don't know if it's gonna land. We say we trust God, okay, God is your platform, da da da, but then we make it all about ourselves. Well, what if they don't listen to me? And what if they don't? And God had to be like, girl, this ain't even about you. Like, it's about you, but it ain't really about you. So I need you to chill out. Just sit down and just say what I tell you to say. I'm like, oh, okay. If it's on you, then okay, God, I can do that. But you know, I was going somewhere with that point. I don't know where I was going, but I was going somewhere. That's that menopause brain, baby. You could be in mid sentence and forget. Like it's like walking in the kitchen, like storming in the kitchen. Like you got to go in the kitchen, then you get in there, and you trying to figure out, okay, what I come in here for? Yeah, it's one of those moments. But oh, we were talking about Tabitha. We were talking about Tabitha and some of the backlash that she's gotten. I don't feel like it was warranted. I see both sides. I don't personally think she meant any harm by it, but I also can see how it could have landed. It landed wrong. Some people took it the wrong way. Now, there are a lot of people who are saying, yeah, she's right. Do need to go get a job. Baby, if it was as easy as just go get a job, I don't think it'll be. Ooh, Lord, I'm looking like Raggedy Andy. Hold up, y'all. See, let me calm that down. Cause baby, look like somebody hit me upside my head. Hold on. Yeah, we ain't doing that. That's a little too much. My bad. Ooh, Lord. Girl. Yo, what is you doing? Baby, that's that Juvia's Place. I forgot how potent her stuff is. This is a Juvia's Place blush palette, baby. I forgot how pigmented her stuff is. Cause ma'am, you dip in there one too many times. I like this the finish of this Sephora, this new formulation of the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation. Y'all, it's so lightweight. Now it's dried down matte on my face. But it's very, I like the finish. You can build up the coverage for sure. Let's see. I don't know if that's, I think I need to try a different primer with it though. When I go back to Sephora, I am going to get I'll probably get their primer, test out their primer. Now, I've never used their primer before. I typically just use the, what do you call that? Milk. Y'all, I was about to say the milk of magnesia. Oh my goodness. No, the milk makeup hydro cream. Y'all remember back in, I think during the pandemic, when they were putting diarrhea medicine on their face? The milk of magnesia for a primer. What? I'm not gonna put no stomachache medicine on my face. Oh my goodness. But that's what came to mind. Okay. Now y'all, I've been using this beauty blender dry. If I were using it to blend my makeup in my face, like to blend my foundation out, then I would have wet it or I would have dampened it. But since I'm using it for powder and stuff, I don't wet it anymore. And the reason being is because whenever I go into Sephora and they do my like makeup, or even when I went to MAC and got my makeup done, they use the little, the little sponges, the little white wedges, and they're never wet. So, and I feel like I keep more of my products on when I just use the beauty blender dry like that. But one thing that I have noticed in the last few months is, child, menopause, and I thought something was wrong with me. Why I got eczema? Where'd that come from? Baby, I'm just itching. It's mostly on my arms and on my back. It itches so bad. And there was a post on TikTok where someone posted like, "Hey, has anybody else in menopause? Have you developed like itchy skin?" I'm like, you know what? As a matter of fact, I have. Baby, I'm talking about I'm trying to pull my skin off. It's mostly on my arms and on my back. And I'm like, I'm in the car. I'm in the car. My son, my mama, what's wrong with you? Baby, I'm itching and I don't know why. But I was happy to know that I was not the only one. And so I have been looking for some products to use, and I use the Natorium, the what do you call it? It's the Body Glow. It's in like Ulta and Target. And yes, I go to Target. It's right up the street. I'm not gonna go all the way over there to Walmart. So, y'all gonna have to let me make it. Now, I typically do not wear eyeliner, but I was gifted some eyeliners by a company called Revant Cosmetics, and it is a makeup brand for mature women. Because when we get older, honey, our skin, we need products that are going to be easy to apply. And so they sent me 6. Where's the other one? They sent me 6 eyeliners, but I only see 5 right here. I'm not sure. Oh, child, it's right in my face. The one that I wanted to use. So they sent me 6 of these eyeliners, and you can see the colors. They are green, blue, purple, black, gray, and like a navy. Now, I don't know who wearing gray eyeliner. I'm not, but apparently somebody is because they made it. But I tried them on earlier, and I'm going to try this brown one. I'm going to try to tight line my eye. They go on really, really creamy. They are really smooth. Just was easy to apply when I put them on my hand. Now, let me see. I'm going to do black. Oh yeah, I like that. It's not bad. It looks a little green. Is this the right color? Hold on. Let me make sure this is black. First of all, yeah, it's black. Okay. I had to see. All right, so the last thing I'm going to do is put on some mascara because, okay, so I like false lashes. I just don't know how to put them on. And I get frustrated because I'll be able to put one of them on really fast and it'll look good and be quick. And then it'll take me 22 minutes to put the other one on. So I just can't. So I just use the, come on and focus, please. Thank you. So I just use lash primer. This is Subversion by Urban Decay, and my favorite mascara is the Hella Thick Mascara by Fenty. They have a new color. This is black. They have a new color, a brown color that I want to get. Oh, I really do like that. I really do like how it looks on my eyes, for sure. I may have to start wearing eyeliner again. And the brand, again, y'all, is called Revant Cosmetics. I will have the link in the description box for you, but check it out. I like the fact that they are a brand specifically for mature women because they understand the needs of our skin, baby. And you know what? I've been 4 months off of GLP-1s. When the whole time I was on GLP-1, I did not have hot flashes. Since I've been off, the hot flashes are like they a lot. See the difference? And it's just because using the eyelash primer, it almost looked like I got on false lashes. Okay. Jeez Louise. All right, let me hurry up and do the other eye because my camera is about to cut off because it's been 30 minutes. Yeah, they're sticking like straight out, but okay, let me spray my face one last time and then I'm gonna put some lipstick on. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay, Lord. All right. Let me make sure I got it turned the right way. And this setting spray just, oops. What it says, just set your makeup in place so that it lasts longer. Okay, so I am going to find a lipstick, do all of that. I got to get dressed because I still have to record my content, and then I am going to come back for the final look. All right, you guys, well, this is the final look. Let me know what you think. I did believe it or not, this is actually on my lips. I have a brown liquid lipstick by Maybelline, and I put a neutral liquid lipstick in the middle, and then I put a lip gloss on top of it, and I know it looks a little mauvey. It's kind of dark, but I wasn't going to change it at all, so I think it's okay. I really like how the eyes turned out using the eyeliner by Revant Cosmetics, so please make sure that you check them out. But yeah, this is the final look, and let me know in the comments if you guys, what you think about the look, if you enjoyed this video, obviously. Well, if you like this kind of makeup tutorial or makeup video, or if you want a more tutorial style type video where I'm talking about the brushes and I'm talking about the products that I use and why I'm using it and how I'm applying it throughout the video. Now, if I do all that, just know it's gonna be long. So, but if that's what you want, then I'll try to make that happen for you. But anywho, this was fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. I think that was it. Yep, I think that was it. Yep, we done.